Maintenance of electromagnetic flowmeter. Do's. The electronic part of the instrument needs minimum maintenance as there are no moving parts. However, if the flowing liquid is sticky in nature, such as slurry, sludge, effluents, then it is advisable to periodically clean the electrodes of the flowmeter. Damage to the electrodes will create even greater errors in the flow measurement and can even cause total loss of the measurement signal. Heavily damaged electrodes create a path for the process fluid to enter the sensor casing and could damage the magnetic coils. Ensure that the cable glands and the housing lid is sealed to prevent the ingress of dust and moisture. The junction box of the flow tube, in case of a remote transmitter, is designed for field applications and use. However, it is advisable to protect it from exposure to direct sunlight and rain by installing a weather shade over it. Similarly, the transmitter is designed for field applications and use. However, it is advisable to protect it from exposure to direct sunlight and rain by installing a weather shade over it. This will help extend the useful life of the flowmeter as a whole. Keep the covers of the transmitter and that of the junction box well fastened, taking care that the O-rings and the gaskets are undamaged and properly seated for effective sealing. Keep the cable gland nuts tight and ensure that the cables are gripped uniformly around their circumference to prevent any ingress of moisture or water into the transmitter and terminal box. Ensure that the mains power supply is stable without any surges and spikes and well within the specified range. Flowmeter chambers need good cover for protection of flowmeter and regular cleaning is required to avoid any waterlogging inside the chamber which can potentially damage the flowmeter. Don'ts. Never attempt to loosen the process connections or instrument housing while the process, pipe, sensor is under pressure. Partial flow should be avoided. If necessary, pipeline layout should be modified in such a way that flow tube will always remain full flow condition with water. Optional but desirable. Surge protection and stabilizers to be installed along with a flow meter to avoid damages due to fluctuations. Sensor cable to be protected with metal conduits in case of remote transmitter to avoid damage to cable.